stopped yesterday evening. I had my GPS set to get off of I-80 because of all the semi-traffic and the time of day. I got it this morning. I had to add antifreeze to my truck. I've been having a sensor tell me that my antifreeze, my coolant level was low. And it's pretty cold outside this morning, but had to deal with that. And then got in and got ready to start driving and forgot to switch my GPS back to stay on I-80. So, yeah, I'm on the back roads of Pennsylvania. As you can see, in the middle of it's about 4 a.m. in the morning Eastern time. So that's about 3 a.m. Central time. Yeah. We're on Highway 322 in Pennsylvania, guys. I've gone down a few hills where it said the truck speed limit was 20 miles an hour. Some tight, windy roads. It's still a truck route, so, you know, that technically means a truck can fit down through here, but, man, you better know how to drive your truck. For real, you better know how to drive your truck. You come down through here, man. So I'm just gonna let it ride for a minute. You guys share some of the road with me. We really got past a lot of the dangerous part because I just saw a speed limit sign that said speed limit's 55. So speed limit wouldn't be that high if it was really dangerous coming up. But then you got idiots that come by with their brights on and blind you when you're on these back roads. As long as the speed limit's 55, I don't think we're going to hit anything too crucial. So, like the drop-offs are crucial. You take your eyes off the road and you go off the road. You're going down in something. Saw a semi-truck yesterday that I guess misjudged a curve, and the front of his nose was in a hill. I mean, funny, not funny. That was on I-80. That was one of the reasons I decided to get off of I-80. Just the semi-traffic. I could tell there were a bunch of new guys, or guys that were scared to drive their truck, which were causing a clusterfuck. And the older drivers were, you know, in the hammer lane and going around. It was just a clusterfuck. I'm in a truck that won't allow me to get in the hammer lane because I can't speed up. So it's like I'm stuck over in the slow lane with all the new guys or the guys that are scared or, you know, inexperienced, I should say. Just don't know how their equipment works. And it was frustrating, to say the least. I had to get off the road. And so I had my GPS programmed. I was like, forget it, I'm going to cut through some back roads and get away from it. Because my company was actually the one that kept trying to get me to take I-80. It's like, look, I don't want to take I-80 because I know what I-80 is like. Especially in a truck governed at 65. I'm never going to be able to navigate the way I need to. So if I take a back road, you know, at least I can stay on the gas and feel like I'm making progress. Instead of putt-putting along with all these guys that are going, you know, 60 miles an hour because they're scared of those hills in Pennsylvania on I-80. They're scared of them. And they can be intimidating. I know, I mean, and I'm just speaking from experience as well. My rookie year, my trainer actually picked me up in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And I learned how to drive on Pennsylvania roads. Like the first time I was behind the wheel of an 18-wheeler was in the mountains in Pennsylvania. So, yes, it's intimidating. It can be intimidating, especially when you aren't familiar with your equipment. So, I'm not knocking those guys. Some of them I saw, a couple of people that were 2 people in the front seat, so maybe that was a student and a trainer, and, yada, yada. And as they should, they're going well below the speed limit. But, when you're trying to get somewhere in your truck and you don't necessarily, want to be held back like that, it can be frustrating. I was trying to make some headway yesterday evening because I felt like I lost a lot of time, and I wasn't able to make it because these guys, and I don't want to blame it on the guys. If I had a truck that went faster than 65, I could just merely get on the gas and get in the hammer lane and go around them, which is what we should be able to do. But I'm with the company that hires new students. I need to check my GPS.